Hello, listeners. My name is Steve Hobbs. Welcome to our podcast, Geeking It Up. Today, I will be talking to Gayleen Nicholson about the importance of having a business plan, especially when starting a new business. Welcome to our show, Gayleen.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
First of all, Gayleen, what is a business plan and why is it important to have one?
Well, good question, Steve. Lots of people who get into business, they don't really have a well-developed written plan, and that is the business plan. And it's really an important tool. It's good for all stakeholders to have available to them. So if it's whether you're going into it looking to get money from banks, other startup organizations, or you're looking to gather some partners. The business plan is a written plan that outlines, your financials, your marketing, your HR plan, your mission statement, and also like your the values that you have for that business.
So, what is the best way to approach a business plan?
Well, it's something that you don't want to do in a rush. It's best to kind of give yourself lots of time, set deadlines for that business plan. One of the most difficult portions of the business plan is the financial portion. So you want to have someone who's really detail oriented to work on that, and someone who can see the big picture because they will need to be involved in all different aspects, whether it's marketing, HR, the operational plan. They need to know exactly how much each department is going to need. And so that's a really large job, and they need to have lots of time to put into that section.
Okay, interesting. What are some major stumbling blocks when developing a business plan?
Probably not gathering the required information, not being organized. Those are, two big stumbling blocks. The other thing is just having your exact product or service outlined. So sometimes people have a hard time. You don't want to have too big of a picture because that's too broad and very difficult to do the research on. But you also don't want it to be too specific. So, for example, if your business is just one app, that can be very difficult when developing a business plan.
Okay, so what about the format for this document?
Format's very important. You want your business plan to look nice. You're trying to attract other people to give money or time to your business. So you want everything neatly laid out. You want it to look very professional. You want it to be very well written. It also what helps is like, using good color, making it attractive, and having some sort of a theme that matches your actual product or service.
Um, is the business plan a document that should be revisited, or is it just a one-time plan?
Like I said before, it's a living document. So, with a living document, that's kind of like your resume, right? You would revisit and add to it and change it as things go along. So, that's what you would expect to do with a business plan. So, for example, if you started a business plan last winter, it would definitely have changed over the course of the year because of COVID. So, you would expect to have, changes to kind of go with the marketplace and what's happening in the economy at the time.
Well, you've certainly given us lots to think about today, Gayleen. Where can listeners get additional information for writing their own business plan?
Well, they can look online. There is lots of information out there online, but also they can look in SAM. They can see some templates and lessons regarding business plan writing. Also, in their textbooks, Business Essentials, there is great information around business plans.
Thanks again, Gayleen. Before we close shop for today, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors at Password Protect. This is an app designed to keep passwords safely protected and organized. It has been publicly endorsed by Mike McDonald. If Mike approves, so should you.